Good morning, children. Welcome to the online class. We are doing class 7 history, chapter number 1, Medieval Europe, rise and spread of Islam. Today, we are going to discuss the topic Byzantine Empire or Eastern Roman Empire. Okay, you can refer to your textbook, that is history textbook, from page number 8. The city of Rome was invaded by the Vandals. Now I want to tell you, the city of Rome was first attacked by the Goths. Okay, first attacked by the G-O-T-H-S, Goths, then by the Vandals, then by the S-A-X-O-N-S Saxons, then by Visigoth. Okay, the Visigoth king was known as Odoacer, Odoacer. Okay, now if you go back to the video lessons which I have basically posted previously, you will find that Goth was the first, basically who attacked the Romans. Then when the Roman Empire became weak, it was attacked by the Vandals, then Saxons, then Visigoth, under the leadership of King Odoacer, who threw the Roman emperor known as Romulus Augustus in 476 AD. So in 476 AD, the last Roman emperor Romulus Augustus was removed, and after that there was no emperor in the West, because no emperor can rule from a post or a throne in Italy after he had been removed by this king known as Odoacer. So the Western Roman Empire basically had a downfall or decline. But the Eastern Roman Empire, also known as the Byzantine Empire, last time only I told you Eastern Roman Empire, there were two Roman empires, one is Western, one is Eastern. Western was basically defeated by this barbaric invasion or barbarian invasion, or nomadic invasion. So, but the Eastern Roman Empire, also known as the Byzantine Empire, with Constantinople as its capital, survived till 1453 AD. But the Eastern Roman Empire, so we are talking about the Eastern, this is the Western, Western Roman Empire was defeated, whereas the Eastern Roman Empire basically survived till 1453 AD until and unless it was not attacked by the Ottoman Turks. Remember that, which I have taught you last time only. Ottoman Turks. During most of its existence, this Eastern Roman Empire, we are talking about the existence of the Eastern Roman Empire. The empire was the most powerful, most powerful economically also. It was rich, It was a rich empire, It has traditions and customs, And also it was powerful in force, that is in military force in Europe. During the rule of Emperor Justinian I, so last time also we learned about Justinian I, who basically built many churches, So during the rule of Emperor Justinian I, that is, he ruled from 527 AD to 565 AD, the empire reached its greatest extent, So during his time, when he was the king, the empire spread to far off places. He expanded his kingdom, after capturing much of the Rome's Western Mediterranean areas or Western Mediterranean coastal areas, including North Africa, Italy and Spain. But during the reign of Maurice, that is the second ruler after Justinian I, who ruled from 582 AD to 602 AD, the empire's eastern frontier was expanded. So during the second ruler, that is during the rule of King Maurice or Emperor Maurice. Now emperor is is the king of the kings. Remember that, emperor. Whenever we are talking about emperor, means king of the kings. So during his time, the empire basically expanded to the borders that surrounded the what we call the Roman Empire. During this time, Christian values. Now, whenever we are talking about values, it means the value system, man, okay, or personal belief. We are talking about what is right and what is wrong, okay, and ideals. Now, ideals also it comes with the moral values, okay. Basically, what is right and what is wrong, okay, it's taught, okay. Christian values and ideals were the foundation of the Eastern Roman Empire, that is called the Byzantine Empire or Constantinople, okay, as the new capital, okay. So Christian values and ideals were the foundation of the empire, because this was the place where Constantine the First basically, okay, made Christianity legal, okay, gave Christianity the official religion of Rome, okay. So Christian values and ideals were the foundation or the base of the empire. Political ideals. Now, whenever we are talking about political ideals, means political government ideals, what is right and what is wrong. In that sense, it was a theocracy, okay. Now, in the Eastern Roman Empire, okay, I'm writing Eastern, this is Western, okay. So, in the Eastern Roman Empire, okay, there was political ideal, okay, that was known as theocracy, C-R-A-C-Y, cracy, okay. Now, what is a theocracy, okay? It's a system of government in which priests rule in the name of God, or a god, not the king. Remember that the king is not ruling in the Eastern Roman Empire, okay. So theocracy is a system of government in which priests rule in the name of God. So priests are given more importance in the Eastern Roman Empire. Now, the Byzantine Emperor, okay, Justinian I in 529 AD appointed a 10-man commission. So he appointed a number of people. How many people? 10 people, okay, to, okay, revise the Roman law. To revise the Roman law means to basically, analyze the old laws that was created by the Romans and created a new codification of laws. New codification of laws means new laws were added, okay, and it was known as the Justinian Code. Now, so I want to tell you something about this, okay. Emperor Justinian I wanted to save in writing all the laws that began, okay, or in ancient Rome, okay. Those were called the 12 tables. These laws were called the 12 tables, T-W-E-L-V-E, 12 tables, T-A-B-L-E-S, tables, okay. He collected all the old laws, so he revised all the old laws, okay, according to the, okay, because he appointed 10-man commission, okay. So he collected all the old laws and added new ones that gave his people, okay, that is Christian people, even more rights, okay. So Christian people were favored than the pagan people or the non-Christians, okay. In one of the laws, it states that a person was innocent until proven guilty. Now, you can see this law is even followed by the Indian government or the Constitution of India. So, until and unless a person is innocent, okay, he is not proven guilty of the crime, okay. Remember that. In the field of science, geometry and its application. Now, geometry was used, okay, in architecture, okay. And geometry was used not only in architecture and buildings, but, okay, this, okay, idea was basically professed or propagated in engineering instruments of war also. So new instruments were created for war, and this became the, okay, what we call, okay, the skill or the speciality of the Byzantine Empire, okay. Surviving Byzantine art is mostly religious. Now, religious art, they basically, okay, what we call the art form of Byzantine is basically religious in nature, like painting in fresco. Now, this painting in fresco is known as mural painting or wall painting. So I am rubbing this one so that you can understand when we are doing the Eastern Roman Empire. So What kind of art form was that? MURAL, mural painting, PAINTING, painting. It's a water-based paint, or a painting, which is done on walls. So painting in fresco, illuminated manuscripts. Now, what are illuminated manuscripts? ILLUMINATED. Illuminated manuscripts. Now, whenever we are talking about manuscripts, it's a written document, So, what is a illuminated manuscripts, handwritten books with painted, decorations that generally includes, precious metals like gold and silver are known as illuminated manuscripts. And these illuminated manuscripts were, basically the art form that was used on the wooden panels or door panels. So, on the door, they designed, these illuminated manuscripts. Like today also we have doors of our home which have carvings there. Likewise, they also had carvings, but these carvings were basically decorated with gold and silver, And this was the skill of the Byzantine art. The Byzantine churches were famous for their interior decorations also, for inside decorations, which was lavishly decorated, which was, fully decorated with mosaic images of Christ. Now, mosaic, MOSAIC, mosaic images. Now, whenever we are talking about what is a mosaic, now we are talking about, it's an image made of small rectangular or irregular pieces of colorful stones, glasses, etc. Or ceramic used for wall painting, or floor decoration. So it was lavishly decorated with mosaic images of Christ. So the image of the Christ was made of mosaic with glasses, etc. With small pieces of stones like glasses, ceramic, etc. The Virgin and the Saints. Now, whenever we are talking about the word VIRGINS, virgins. Virgins are basically female saints, Female SAINTS, saints. Now, female saints means holy people, Virgins and saints were basically decorated with the mosaic design. And with painted icons, that is beautiful religious statues. So painted icons means figures. So you find, number of, what we called, art form that developed in the Byzantine Empire when the Eastern Roman Empire was, was in its, zenith, when the Eastern Roman Empire was profitable, economically, culturally, and as well as in military. So at the time, art and architecture also developed, and they basically used, illuminated manuscripts, paintings in fresco, as well as mosaic images, were used, as well as painted icons means figures or statues were made. Beautiful figures and statues were made. The empire declined after 1453 AD. So, but this Eastern Roman Empire declined after 1453 AD. Why it declined? Because last time only I told you it was due to the attacks by the Ottoman Turks. When the Turks captured Constantinople, and its surrounding areas, then started the decline of the Eastern Roman Empire. Hope you find this lesson useful. Thank you for listening. Have a good day.